The hum of the quantum field generator filled the laboratory, a steady heartbeat that pulsed in time with the anticipation of Dr. Elara Shen and her team. The air was electric, charged with the promise of a breakthrough that could reshape humanity's understanding of the cosmos. Amidst a labyrinth of gleaming machinery and blinking lights, Elara stood before the control panel, her green eyes focused intently on the data streaming across its display. "Everyone ready?" she asked, her voice firm yet laced with excitement. Her short black hair framed her face, giving her an air of determination that her colleagues found both inspiring and comforting. "Ready as we'll ever be," replied Dr. Jackson Quill, his blue eyes twinkling with a mix of enthusiasm and uncertainty. As he adjusted his salt and pepper beard, a holographic blueprint flickered to life above the generator, displaying the intricate web of connections within the device. "Remember, this is uncharted territory," Elara said, addressing her team. "If anything seems off, don't hesitate to abort the experiment. Our safety is paramount." Dr. Lila Castor, her long red hair cascading down her back, nodded in agreement. "We're all in this together, Elara. We trust your judgment." Elara offered her a grateful smile. It was a testament to their bond that no further words were needed. They had trained for months, each member of the team bringing their unique expertise to the table. Now it was time to put theory into practice. "Initiating Phase 1, Elara announced, her fingers dancing over the control panel. The quantum field generator's hum grew louder, a crescendo that mirrored the quickening of Elara's own pulse. Despite her calm exterior, her mind churned with a whirlwind of thoughts, calculations, projections, possible outcomes. What they were attempting was unprecedented, daring, and potentially world-altering. "Energy levels are stable," Jackson reported, his eyes scanning the myriad readouts. "Quantum field modulation is within acceptable parameters." "Excellent," Elara replied, a surge of pride welling up within her. The success of this experiment would not only vindicate her life's work, but also open doors to realms previously relegated to the realm of science fiction. "Neural interface operation confirmed," Lila interjected, the warm timbre of her voice providing a soothing counterpoint to the sterile beeping of machines. "All systems go, Elara." "Initiate Phase 2, Elara commanded, the words feeling heavy with responsibility. She knew that every decision she made from this point forward would carry far-reaching consequences, not just for her team, but for humanity as a whole. It was a weight she willingly bore, driven by her insatiable curiosity and unwavering resolve to unlock the secrets of the universe. "Phase 2 initiated," Jackson echoed, the tension in his voice betraying his concern. "Hold on to your hats, everyone. We're about to make history." The hum of the quantum field generator crescendoed to an ear-splitting wail. Elara's eyes darted across the monitors, her mind racing as she tried to pinpoint the source of the sudden dissonance. "Jackson, what's happening?" she demanded, panic edging into her voice. "Something's off," Jackson replied, his fingers flying over the controls. "The energy levels are spiking. I can't contain them." "Abort the experiment," Elara shouted, a cold dread pooling in her stomach. But it was already too late. In a heartbeat, the room shuddered violently, and reality seemed to warp before their eyes. A searing tear in the fabric of space-time erupted at the heart of the lab, its jagged edges pulsing with blinding light. The team stared in shock, their breaths caught in their throats as they beheld the unthinkable, a rift in the very nature of existence. "Is everyone all right?" Elara managed to choke out, her heart pounding like a frenzied drum. "More or less," Lila murmured, her eyes wide with disbelief. "But what have we done?" Elara could barely process the enormity of their error. Her thoughts spiraled through a kaleidoscope of fear, guilt, and fascination, each emotion grappling for dominance. And then, from the depths of the rupture, something emerged. "Look!" Jackson cried, pointing towards the rift. Ethereal patterns of light and energy coalesced into forms both intricate and unfathomable. They swirled and danced within the void, casting mesmerizing shadows on the walls of the lab. For a moment, time itself seemed to pause as Elara gazed upon the beings that defied all understanding. "Are these," she whispered, her voice quivering with awe, "extra-dimensional life forms?" "Seems like it," Lila confirmed, her expression a mixture of wonder and trepidation. "Nothing in our known universe resembles these entities." "Are they dangerous?" Jackson asked, his voice betraying his fear. Elara studied the enigmatic shapes as they drifted closer. Her curiosity piqued despite the gravity of their predicament. There was something undeniably majestic about the ethers, an air of ancient wisdom that hinted at secrets beyond human comprehension. "They don't appear hostile," she said, her tone measured. "In fact, I believe they may wish to communicate." "Communicate?" Lila echoed, incredulous. "With us?" "Stranger things have happened," Elara mused, recalling the countless serendipitous discoveries throughout history. "We've opened a door to another realm, an opportunity for shared cosmic understanding. It's up to us to seize that chance and learn from whatever lies beyond." Her conviction shone like a beacon amidst the chaos, banishing the shadows of doubt and fear. As the ethers continued to weave their hypnotic dance, Elara Shen made a silent vow. She would embrace this unexpected turn of events, dedicating herself to unraveling the mysteries of the cosmos, no matter what it took. An eerie silence wrapped itself around Dr. Elara Shen as she stared into the swirling maelstrom of colors before her. She felt the weight of responsibility for the rift that had been torn in the fabric of space-time settle upon her shoulders like a cloak woven from the very essence of the universe. "Dr. Shen," Lila's voice cut through the still air. "What do you make of these ethers?" "Enigmatic," Elara whispered, her eyes locked on the mesmerizing patterns of light and energy. "They exist within dimensions beyond our understanding." "Is there any way to undo the damage we've caused?" Jackson asked, his eyes darting nervously between the rift and the ethers. Elara's mind raced, propelled by her determination to make amends. Her thoughts whirled like particles in an accelerator, colliding and coalescing into new possibilities. "Perhaps, if we can learn from the ethers, we can find a way to heal this wound we've inflicted upon the cosmos." As if responding to her words, the ethers drifted closer, their shimmering forms stretching and contracting, creating intricate geometric shapes that seemed to defy the laws of physics. They pulsed with a rhythm that resonated deep within Elara's soul. "Are they trying to communicate?" Lila asked, her eyes wide with wonder. "Indeed," Elara replied, her heart swelling with hope and awe. "Their very existence is a testament to the untapped potential of the universe, knowledge that could change everything we know about reality." She reached out a trembling hand toward the nearest ether, her fingers mere inches from its scintillating surface. In that moment, it was as if the veil between dimensions began to thin, allowing her a glimpse into the enigmatic world of the ethers. "Can you understand them?" Jackson's voice trembled with anticipation. "Only fragments," Elara admitted, her voice hushed. "But even these shards of insight are enough to spark a revolution in our understanding of the cosmos." "Dr. Shen, we must tread carefully," Lila warned, her voice laced with concern. "We cannot afford to make another miscalculation." "Of course," Elara agreed, her gaze never leaving the ethers. "But this is an opportunity we cannot ignore, a chance to learn from beings who have transcended the limits of space and time." "Then let us begin," Jackson said, his resolve strengthened by Elara's unwavering determination. "Indeed," Elara murmured, her mind already racing with 1,000 questions. "Let us unlock the secrets of the universe together, and forge a new path through the stars." As she spoke, the ethers seemed to sense her conviction, their forms shimmering in response. In that instant, Dr. Elara Shen knew that the pursuit of knowledge was not just her own personal quest, but a mission shared by all sentient beings across the vast expanse of the cosmos. And so, she steeled herself for the challenges ahead, prepared to face the unknown and embrace the mysteries of the universe. The intricate dance of the ether's swirling patterns mesmerized Dr. Elara Shen, ensnaring her senses as they communicated in a language beyond human comprehension. Through the kaleidoscope of colors and shapes, she could feel their thoughts resonating within her, an ethereal symphony that echoed through every fiber of her being. "Humanity possesses a unique mastery of quantum fields," one ether's message reverberated through her mind. "Your potential is vast, but untapped. We offer you an alliance to combat a threat that endangers not only your world, but countless others." Elara's heart raced at the implications of their proposal. If they could harness the power of this union, it would mean a revolution in human understanding. She stared at Jackson and Lila, who seemed to grasp the gravity of the situation. "Tell us more about this threat," Elara asked, her voice steady, even as her thoughts raced. "An entity of entropy, the Void Weaver," another ether replied, its form shifting into a dark, amorphous mass that seemed to absorb all light in its vicinity. It threatens the very fabric of reality. Then we must join forces, Elara declared, determination burning in her green eyes. We will gather Earth's brightest minds and learn from one another. Agreed, the ether responded, its form shimmering with approval. Your intellect and curiosity are valuable assets in the battle against the Voidweaver. Together we shall explore the depths of cosmic understanding. A surge of excitement coursed through Elara as she considered the enormity of their task. The weight of responsibility settled on her shoulders, but with it came the fire of hope. As she turned to her colleagues, she could see the same resolve mirrored in their expressions. "Jackson, Lila," she said, her voice imbued with newfound strength. "We have a monumental challenge before us, but I believe that we can rise to meet it. We must recruit the best and brightest minds on Earth to join our alliance with the Ethers." "Count me in," Jackson replied, his self-doubt momentarily eclipsed by the prospect of unraveling the mysteries of the universe. "Me too," Lila added, her warm smile a beacon of support. "We'll stand together through this journey, no matter what awaits us." "Then let's begin," Dr. Elara Shen affirmed, her voice ringing with conviction as she faced the Ethers. This cosmic alliance would usher in a new era of exploration and understanding, and she was prepared to lead humanity into the unknown, united against the darkness that threatened to consume them all. Dr. Elara Shen stared at the holographic projection, a swirling vortex of cosmic energy that seemed to pulse with life. It was as if she could almost see the strands of space-time itself, woven together in an intricate tapestry, stretching out before her. She blinked away her awe and turned to face her newly recruited team members. "Jackson, Lila," she said, her voice tinged with urgency. "The Ethers have shown us the existence of the Voidweaver. The fate of our reality depends on our ability to understand it and prevent its destruction." Dr. Jackson Quill, his blue eyes reflecting the hologram's shimmer, adjusted his glasses with a trembling hand. "It's fascinating, Elara. The fabric of space-time is so delicate, yet so resilient. Our understanding of quantum mechanics is only scratching the surface." "Indeed," Dr. Lila Castor chimed in, her red hair cascading around her shoulders. "And if we're going to have any chance against this malevolent force, we'll need to delve deeper into the mysteries of consciousness itself." "Can you imagine?" Elara mused, her green eyes narrowing in thought. "A being capable of manipulating space-time on such a scale. What could we learn from them?" "More than we can possibly fathom," Jackson replied, a hint of trepidation creeping into his voice. "But first, we must ensure our own survival." "Agreed," Lila said, her warm smile belying the gravity of their situation. "We've gathered some of the brightest minds on Earth, but now we need to put our collective knowledge to use." "Time is of the essence," Elara said, her determination unwavering. "The Ethers have entrusted us with the task of saving reality itself. We cannot fail." As they spoke, the holographic projection shifted, revealing the ever-expanding reach of the Voidweaver. It was a stark reminder of the enormity of their mission and the consequences of failure. "All right, team," Elara declared, her voice firm with resolve. "Let's get to work. Jackson, I want you to explore every possible quantum connection that might lead us to the Voidweaver. Lila, we'll need your expertise in consciousness to help us understand the Ethers and their higher dimensions." "Understood," Jackson said, immediately setting to work on his calculations. He knew he would need all his creativity and ingenuity to uncover the secrets that lay hidden within the fabric of space-time. "Leave it to me," Lila agreed, her eyes alight with determination. She knew that understanding the Ether's existence in higher dimensions could unlock untold potential for humanity, if they survived the looming threat. As Elara watched her team begin their monumental task, she couldn't help but marvel at the extraordinary circumstances that had brought them together. They stood on the precipice of a new era, one where humanity could forge its place among the stars, united against the darkness that sought to unravel the very fabric of reality. The weight of that responsibility bore down on her shoulders, but she steeled herself against it, her mind focused on the challenges ahead. "Let's save reality," she whispered, her voice barely audible above the hum of the holographic projector. And with that, Dr. Elara Shen and her team dove headlong into the abyss, seeking the knowledge to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos and confront the shadows that threatened to consume them all. The stars above the research facility seemed to shimmer with anticipation, their ancient light reflecting off the polished metal surfaces and casting an ethereal glow over the room. Elara stood at the center of the holographic projection table, her eyes darting between the images of celestial bodies and the equations that surrounded them like a spider's web. "Jackson, Lila," she said, her voice cutting through the silence like a laser beam. "We need to understand the true nature of the Void Weaver if we're going to have any chance of stopping it. The ethers spoke of its power, but we need to see beneath the surface." "Agreed," Jackson replied, his brow furrowing in concentration as he tapped at the holographic interface, adjusting variables and cross-referencing data. "We'll need to delve into the fundamental building blocks of the universe to comprehend such an entity." Lila nodded, her gaze focused on the swirling patterns of energy displayed before her. "Our understanding of consciousness itself may be challenged by this endeavor, but I know we can do it, together." Elara clenched her fists, determination coursing through her veins like electricity. Countless worlds hung in the balance, their very existence threatened by the unseen menace lurking in the darkest corners of the cosmos. She would not allow such a malevolent force to triumph, not while she still had the strength to fight. "Then let's begin our search for Earth's greatest minds," Elara declared, her green eyes blazing with resolve. "If we can combine our collective knowledge and understanding, we may yet stand a chance against this cosmic horror." As she spoke, she could feel her own thoughts resonating with those of her team, each one sharing in the same unyielding drive to confront the unknown. This unity, she realized, was humanity's greatest weapon against the encroaching darkness. "Time is of the essence," Jackson added, his eyes locked on a swirling vortex of dark energy within the projection. "We must move quickly, but carefully." "Indeed," Lila agreed, her voice filled with steely determination. "The road ahead may be treacherous, but we have each other and our combined skills. Together we'll stand against the Void Weaver." As the team prepared to embark on their perilous journey, Elara felt a flicker of hope ignite within her heart. They were venturing into uncharted territory, guided by the light of human ingenuity and boundless curiosity. And in that moment she knew the stars themselves were watching, waiting for the outcome of this cosmic struggle between light and darkness. "Let's make history," Elara said, her voice barely a whisper, yet echoing through the minds of her team like a clarion call. With that, they stepped into the unknown, united in their mission to unravel the mysteries of the universe and confront the shadows that threatened to consume all they held dear. A single, incandescent tear traced a path down Elara's cheek as she gazed upon the fractured starscape before her. The once orderly cosmos now seemed to bleed and writhe under the influence of the Void Weaver. Even as she beheld the sight, her mind raced with theories and calculations, seeking answers that refused to be found. "Dr. Shen," Captain Zara Vega's voice broke through her thoughts with a sense of urgency. "We need to assemble our team and prepare for our mission." "Of course," Elara replied, wiping away the tear and nodding decisively. "We cannot afford to waste any time." The group gathered around a sleek holographic table, its surface alive with data and images of potential recruits. Elara's eyes flicked from face to face, each one a testament to humanity's boundless capacity for brilliance and innovation. "Who do we approach first?" Jackson asked, his forehead creasing in concentration as he studied the list. "A difficult question," Kale Thriss interjected, their voice a melodic purr. "Each candidate possesses unique talents, but we must consider how they will complement our existing team." "Agreed," Lila said, her eyes softening with empathy. "We're asking these individuals to join us on an incredibly dangerous journey. We must ensure our connections are strong." "Then let's start with Dr. Cassandra Voss," Elara declared, her green eyes alight with determination. "Her work on quantum entanglement has the potential to revolutionize our understanding of the universe." As Elara reached out to touch the holographic image of Dr. Voss, the air around them seemed to hum with electricity. She could feel the gears of fate beginning to turn, setting them on a path that would lead them into the heart of the cosmic abyss. "Keep in mind," Nyx Valis warned, a knowing glint in their dark eyes, "that not everyone will be as receptive to our cause. Our mission is unorthodox, and not all will share our vision." "Then we must convince them," Elara said, her voice unwavering. "The fate of the universe depends on it." "Spoken like a true leader," Captain Vega remarked, her golden eyes shimmering with pride. Thank you, Elara replied, her heart swelling with gratitude for the support of her team. But I am nothing without each of you at my side. As they set out to recruit the brightest minds Earth had to offer, Elara couldn't help but marvel at the intricate tapestry of existence. For every thread that lay tattered and frayed by the Void Weaver's touch, countless others remained, woven together by the unyielding bonds of hope and determination. Time is our enemy, she told herself, her thoughts echoing within her own mind. But it is also our ally. We must use it wisely, lest we become lost in its endless labyrinth. With every step, every conversation, every alliance forged, Elara Shen felt the weight of the cosmos pressing down upon her shoulders. Yet she refused to falter, driven by an insatiable hunger for knowledge and a fierce desire to protect the countless lives that hung in the balance. Together with her team, she would face the darkness and wrest from it the secrets of existence itself. The infinitesimal dance of subatomic particles whispered to Dr. Elara Shen as she gazed into the swirling vortex of colors and energies that lay before her, a testament to the boundless mysteries of existence. Time itself seemed to pulse around her, like the steady beat of a cosmic drum, resonating with the vibrancy of life itself. Dr. Shen, Kale Thriss's voice broke through the haze of her thoughts, their violet eyes shimmering with an otherworldly wisdom. The ethers are ready to communicate their knowledge of the Void Weaver. Thank you, Kale, Elara replied, tearing her gaze from the hypnotic display of quantum fluctuations. She turned to face the intricate pattern of light and energy that represented the ethers, her heart pounding with anticipation. Speak, ancient ones, she said, her voice firm, yet tinged with reverence. Tell us of the enemy we face, and the wisdom you offer. As the ethers began to relay their message, their radiant forms undulating with the cadence of their speech, the very fabric of reality seemed to hum in resonance. The air crackled with undiscovered truths, tantalizing Elara's insatiable curiosity. From the depths of the darkness between stars, the Void Weaver emerged, they intoned, their voices a symphony of harmonics beyond human comprehension. It is a force of entropy, seeking to unravel the threads of existence and cast all into chaos. Can it be stopped? Elara asked, her thoughts whirling with the gravity of their words. Or are we doomed to watch as our universe crumbles to dust? Your mastery of the quantum realm offers hope, the ethers replied, their patterns shifting and swirling like galaxies colliding. Together we can forge a weapon to halt its advance. But time is not our ally. We must act swiftly and decisively. Then we shall, Elara affirmed, her determination igniting a fire in her veins. My team and I will do all in our power to understand this threat and safeguard the cosmos from its malevolence. Your courage is commendable, Dr. Shen, the ethers said, their forms pulsing with approval. We have much to share, and much to learn from one another. Let our alliance begin. As the ethers began to impart their knowledge, Elara felt as if she were standing on the precipice of a vast abyss, peering into the depths of the unknown. The secrets they revealed were both awe-inspiring and terrifying, challenging her understanding of the universe and her place within it. Dr. Shen, Jackson Quill's voice snapped her back to the present, his blue eyes alight with curiosity. What are your thoughts on the matter? Can we truly harness the energies required to stand against the Void Weaver? Difficult as it may be, I believe we can, Elara replied, her resolve unwavering. For every shadow that seeks to consume us, there is a spark of light that refuses to be extinguished. It is in our nature to persevere, to rise above adversity, and seek the truth hidden within the darkness. Spoken like the brilliant mind you are, Dr. Shen, Lila Castor chimed in, her warm smile radiating supportive energy. Together we'll face this challenge head-on and ensure the survival of the cosmos. Thank you, all of you, Elara said, her heart swelling with gratitude for the exceptional individuals at her side. It is an honor to stand with you as we embark upon this journey into the very heart of existence. As they delved deeper into the mysteries revealed by the ethers, Elara couldn't help but feel an overwhelming sense of awe at the vast cosmic tapestry that surrounded them. Each thread represented a life, a world, a moment in time, all woven together to create the intricate fabric of reality. Life is such a fragile and fleeting thing, she mused, her thoughts echoing through the minds of her companions. Yet it possesses a strength beyond measure, an unbreakable spirit that spans the stars. We must do everything in our power to protect it. with renewed determination. Elara Shen and her team prepared to face the greatest challenge of their lives. A battle not just for their own survival, but for the very essence of reality itself.